Hello, my friends of the Politics and Religion Forum on Scout's Blue and Gold News. As you know, I have spent many years on this forum debating, conversing, socializing. I was around when Jay was V for Vendetta, when he was Babs. I was around when Friar Freeman was Dick Suave. I was around when N8twon was the mayor of Coolville, me. Actually, it was co-mayor. I was co-mayor with Doc Van. Shout out to Doc. Homie. What up? As I said, I'm an imposter, N8twon. Some of you call me Newt for some reason because you don't understand the N8 is Nate, not Newt. But Newt is cool because he's one of my favorite scientists. Some of y'all just call me Nate. Some call me by my government name, Nathan Wolf. I have put myself out there as a real person, a real name. With that said, I respect you, and I even respect the trolls. Now, when I say trolls, let me just clear this up right from the beginning. They have multiple IDs, multiple usernames, and they have an agenda they're trying to get across. Or it's a person that has put themselves out there, like myself, Nathan. But I don't want you to know that I have a certain opinion, or I'm embarrassed, or I just don't want to let you know that I do have these opinions. So I create an alter ego, an alter carrier. I'll call that a troll for some of you. Shout out to all the trolls.
What's up, Nate, dude? Quit being a fake piece of ish, dude.
Thank you for the kind words, Mr. Troll. Discuss topics, ask questions, and highlight some of your geniuses, or not so geniuses. I'm just saying. Let me just move on to what I want to do. One of the most interesting topics today was posted by a gentleman named Nicky Gaspipe. Nicky Gaspipe said, I need legal direction. I hope this is the correct board. I didn't know exactly where to post this, so I'm posting it here, but I'm steaming mad. My youngest son was stopped Monday evening by Kanawha County Deputy Sheriff because the light over his license plate had burned out, unbeknownst to my son. After getting my son's driver's license and registration, the deputy asked my son if he could search his car. My son said no. Why do you want to search my car? The deputy said, well, you're acting nervous. More nervous than anyone I've ever seen. My son says that you can't search my car without a warrant. The police officer then proceeds to call for the drug-sniffing dog. I should add at this time my son had been to McDonald's and had a Big Mac and fries in the car. The dog comes to find nothing, but proceeded to search his car anyways. When the deputy came back to his car, my son asked him if he had obtained a warrant before searching his car. The deputy stated that the dog had hit on something, and he didn't need a warrant. My son remarked, are you sure that it wasn't the Big Mac and fries in the car? The deputy proceeds to give him a ticket for faulty equipment, the burned out light over his license plate, a ticket for not having his registration card signed. He had his card, but it wasn't signed. And a ticket for not having his insurance card signed. He had his insurance certificate, but it wasn't signed. Mr. Nicky Gaspipe said, is there any way to expose this John Wayne tabloid prick of a public servant? Harassment, unlawful search, violation of civil rights, anything.
Nate, dude, you're a flippin' conservative, liberal, hypocrite, lying, two-faced piece of ish. But you're honest, man, dude. Nate, dude. Nate, dude. I really like you, man, dude. Troll.
I like you too, troll dude. Sometimes you will run into police officers. Maybe he fought with his wife that evening, or he might not have got laid last night, or something bad happened. They are people, and we need another interesting topic being discussed was posted by a big-time liberal on the board. You don't know who I'm talking. Theo Daddy. Theo. Shout out to you, Theo. You know I like you. You're my dude. But, we don't always see eye to eye. You are a liberal. You know you are. But you are still my bro. My Bavarian. My bro Muhammad Ali. My bro Hamid. My bromosexual. You know I like you. He posted a very interesting topic about the Dove World Outreach Center in Gainesville, Florida. Says it's hosting an event to remember 9/11 victims and to take a stand against Islam. With promotions on its website and Facebook, the denominational church invites Christians to burn the Muslim holy book. Between 500 and 2,000 men on September 11th, he described, this is the militia. Our militia is going to come to protect these men while they burn the Quran. It's an armed civilian militia group. Now, this is a unique situation. My personal opinion on Islam, I've made it known a couple times. I do respect the people. I do value everybody's life. But Islam, in my eyes, is a cult, warlock, hateful religion. Right out the pits of hell. Yes, I said that. But I think this church's approach to the situation is wrong, especially as a church. They are supposed to be spreading the message of the love of Christ. What they seem to be doing in this manner is provoking. It seems like they want to start a fight. That doesn't seem like an evangelical message. Now, I think a better approach, if you want to deal with Islam, is maybe have a sermon, maybe have a different event in the evening where you compare your religion to their religion, showing the comparisons, what is positive to yours and what is negative of theirs. And I'm sure it doesn't take long to open the Quran before you find the negative. Convert or off with the heads of the infidels. It doesn't take much to find there, but I think the approach of this church is always, is that church too big?
Nate, dude, you're so fake, dude. Just shut the up, dude.
Moving on, my man WVU in Pittsburgh recently changed his name, or basically started a brand new account under the name of Now a Pitt Fan. If anybody, if you don't watch football, anything in Pittsburgh doesn't get along with the Mountaineers. I mean, those are our rivals. And he was talking about Penn State, which isn't as bad as Pitt itself, but still, it's blasphemy. I know it's a very sensitive situation to him. He was a fan for many years. He was going through some health problems. He lost his season tickets that he's had for years. I can understand his frustration. But deep down inside, you know. Look at me. You know. You love the Mountaineers. That blue and gold. You know, it still gets your heart beating when you see, deep down inside you're really going to root for him. You're not fooling anybody. But you're still my bro. Come over for tea and strumpets. We'll hold hands, sing We Are the World. Watch a game together. Have some cold Bud Light, hang out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying, just saying what I'm saying. Now, I don't want to make this vlog too long. This is my first one for the Politics and Religion Forum. But shout out to all my people in the PNR Forum. All my friends. I want to give a shout out to Jack Crabb. We don't see eye to eye on much. But, dude, you are an intriguing person, and I do want to talk about you more if I do this again. I do think you kidnapped Fryer. Where's Fryer? I don't know. You guys got into an argument, he just disappeared. Did you kidnap him? Did you? No, I'm just messing. Yeah, maybe you kidnapped him. But the whole incident doesn't sit right with me. Holler at me sometimes. We'll discuss you more in the future. If you have any suggestions, if you want to make any comments about what I talked about, please do so on the board, the PNR board, Scout, Blue and Gold News Forum, Politics and Religion. Please get a YouTube account. Let's talk about it on YouTube. If you like what I'm doing, please subscribe. Please click like. Anything you want. But please comment. Let's talk more about these issues. I'm going to leave you with a question. I'm going to leave you with a question to discuss about the board. Please post it in the forum or on YouTube or both, whatever you like to do. The question I want to leave for you guys today is, if we had a board election, just on the Politics and Religion board, if we had a board election, 3 races, a board house member, a board senator, and a board president, of course with a vice president running mate, I want you to post who you would nominate for both sides of each race and why. Please leave all your creative and awesome responses below me. Get it? Below me. Anyway, thanks for watching.
Up you, Nate, dude. Freaking hippie, dude. You liberal neocon noob.